ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸಿಇಟಿ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಮಯ್ಯ, ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ PU ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಬೈಂದೂರು, ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್. So today we will discuss first PU CET chapters statistics and probability. So we can expect from the statistics and probability one more questions each, one questions each. So we will discuss one by one. First one, the mean deviation of n observations x1, x2, etc., xn for their mean x bar is given by, this is a standard formula. So mean deviation so mean deviation here answer is first, second one, correct. So this is the formula, mean deviation of n observations. Here mean deviation from a mean x bar and for median is m. So 1 by n into summation of sigma I varies from 1 to n modulus of xi minus x bar. So ಇದೇ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is variance, correct. What is the variance? 1 by n sigma I varies from 1 to n, so and x minus x bar whole square, but mean deviation about mean is 1 by n sigma, second option. Suppose if you find mean deviation about median, so this formula becomes same. If you here replace x bar by median, correct. So that is 1 by n sigma I varies from 1 to n modulus of xi minus m, that is mean deviation about median. This is for mean deviation for mean. So here one formula. Next one question. Now here we have to find using previous formula, we have to find mean deviation of the data from the mean. Here we have to use previous question formula, correct. So the previous question formula is there here. So you have to solve this question using mean deviation about mean. First here we have to find mean, correct. So find mean x bar, formula sigma summation of xi divided by n, where I varies from 1 to n. Here number of observations, number of data is 7. Sigma xi means the sum of the observations, sum of the data. Here sum of the data 2 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3 plus, correct. 2 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 4 divided by number of observation is here 7. So then here 9 into 9 to 9 27 plus 3 30 6 plus 4 42, correct. So equal to 42 by 7 is 6, correct. So here mean is 6. First here we have to find mean, then we want mean deviation about or from mean, mean deviation from mean. What is mean deviation from mean? Already we discussed in previous question, 1 by n into summation of sigma I varies from 1 to n, here data number of observations 7 into modulus of xi minus x bar, or 1 by n is 7, and what is mod xi means data x1 x2 etc. here x7 up to 7 data, 7 observation, and x bar is mean. Here what is modulus of xi minus x bar? 2 minus 6 or 6 minus 2, but we have to take a difference of deviations and their modulus. So 2 minus 6, so or 6 minus 4, or its modulus 4 plus 9 minus 6 3 plus 9 minus 6 3 plus 3 minus 6, or its modulus is 3, then 6 minus 0, then 9 minus 6 is 3, and 4 minus 6, or its modulus is 2, correct. And 4 plus 3 plus 3 7 plus 3 10 plus 3 10 plus 3 13 plus 3 16 plus 2, so this is 18. What is 18 by 7 is 2.57, correct. 18 by 7 is 2.57. So second option correct. This is mean deviation about mean in the given data. Then next question. Following are the marks obtained by 9 students mathematics test that are given, marks given. Here we have to find mean deviation from the median. So in the previous question, we have found mean deviation from mean. Here we have to find mean deviation about median. So first find median. To find the median, we know in mean sum of the observation by number of observation, but in median, to find the median, we have to write the data, we have to write the observations either in ascending or descending order. So then the data are ascending order are, so here least one is 20, correct, 20, and then 33 next 39, 40, then 50, 59, 59 next 65 and 69. So here total so one more missing here, actually 9 observation, correct. So least one is 20, then next 33 next 39, 39 next 40, then next 40 next 50, 50 next 59, correct. 50, so here 20, then 33, then 39, then next 40, then next 50, then next 59, then next 60. Here 53 missing, correct. So here 53, one more data 53, then 59, 65. So here total, once again we write so here so write ascending order here 33, first one is 20, then 33, then next 39, then next 40, then next 50, then 53, then 59, then 65, then 69, correct. Here to find the median, we have to write in ascending order. After getting the ascending order, if a number of observations, if a number of data are odd, then median is n plus 1. If n is number of data, number of observation, then median is n plus 1 by 2. If number of data, if number of observation is even, then average of n plus 1, n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 observation. But here number of observation is 9 odd, then median is, you can easily get the median n plus 1 by 2, 10 by 2. 10 by 2, that is fifth data, fifth observation is the median. Here fifth observation is 50, therefore median is 50. After getting the median, same formula, mean deviation from mean, formula same, 1 by n. In previous question we have used the mean, here we have to use median. 1 by n sigma I varies from 1 to n modulus of xi minus m, where m is median. So here 1 by n, 1 by 9, and you have to take the modulus of difference of deviations. Xi means x1, x2, etc. number of data. Here number of data already we have written in ascending order, and m is median. So 20 minus 50 and take out its modulus. 30 plus 33 minus 50, its modulus is 17 plus then next 39 minus 50, its modulus is 11 plus then 40 minus 50 modulus, its modulus 10 plus next 50 minus 50 0 plus then 53 minus 50 is 3 plus 59 minus is 9 50, then 65 minus 50 is 9 plus 6 15, then next last one is 19, correct? So 19, then this is equal to 30 plus 17 plus then 11 plus 10 plus 0 plus 3 plus 9 plus 15 plus 9. So here is 114 ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. 30 plus 47 plus 58 plus 68 plus 68 plus 3 is 71 plus 80 80 plus 95 95 105 plus 9 is 114 divided by 9. So 114 divided by 9 is, so answer is which one? 12.67. Check it. So answer 12.67. This is mean deviation from median. 12.67. 11 by 9, so is 1. Remaining is 2. Correct. So or 114. 12 by 9. So this answer is 12. 114. 114 by 9 is 12.67. Next question is, next one. Variance of the data are given 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 17 and its variance is 23.33. Then variance of 4, 8. See the two datas, two series here. Here first one, second one, 4, 8, 10, 12, 16, 34 are obtained by or 2 times of given data, correct? Given observations. So here to get this, to get the second series, to get the second set of observations, we have to multiply by 2, correct? So here illi 2 ni ನೀವು multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then to get the variance is also, here variance of this set is 23.33. then variance of this observation is obtained by multiplying here 2. So then to get the variance, here we have to multiply by 2. 23.33 into 2, we get 46.66. This is variance. So next, a set of n values x1 x2 etc xn as standard deviation sigma. Then standard deviation of n values. See here, this is the original data, given data x1 x2 etc etc. These data obtained by just increasing by k or adding k. So remember, in any data, in any observations, if you on adding or subtracting, variance will remain same. Variance or standard deviation does not change. But if you multiply or divide by a constant in a data, then standard deviation variance or also variance is also multiplied by that constant into given standard deviation, correct? So ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x1 x2 etc ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ k add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ standard deviation or variance does not, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಎ ಡಾಟಾ, ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್, if you multiply or divide by a constant, suppose this is sigma is the standard deviation of original data given observation, then the second set is obtained by adding k in each observation. Here in, if you add or subtract, standard deviation or variance does not change. If you multiply or divide by a constant, say k, then standard deviation ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು, then standard deviation becomes modulus of k into sigma, correct? So here answer standard deviation or variance does not change, because we know root of the variance is sigma square and its root is standard deviation, correct? This is standard deviation. So standard deviation or variance will remain same here. Answer is sigma. Next question. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ x1 x2 etc n observations and x bar their arithmetic mean, the formula for standard deviation already ಯಾವಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. Standard deviation formula is, we know, variance formula. Variance is sigma square. Formula is summation of I varies from 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square to 1 by n. So ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ungrouped data, correct? 1 by n, sigma I varies from 1 to n modulus of x minus x bar. So idu variance, idara root a, then its root is, that is standard deviation. So standard deviation usually notation is sigma. Hagadre idara root a standard deviation. Hagadre iga illi which option is correct? So answer is root of sigma xi minus x bar whole square by n. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್, ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ರೂಟ್. ಇದೇ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ರೂಟ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಅನ್ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಡ್ ಡಾಟಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, ಇದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ಈಗ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ mean deviation about mean in a ungrouped data. So ide formula, mean deviation from a mean or median in grouped data, same formula in mean deviation about mean or median in a grouped data. Two types are there. One is a discrete frequency distribution, another one is continuous frequency distribution. Formula ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್. mean deviation from mean in a grouped data either in discrete frequency or in continuous frequency, formula becomes 1 by n, capital N, 1 by n into sigma modulus of xi minus x bar, but into fi. I na frequency, fi is frequency, and here capital N is sum of the frequency. This is mean deviation from mean. So ide formula, mean deviation from median, x bar ತೆಗೆದು median ಆಗಬೇಕು. This is the formula for mean deviation about mean in a grouped data either in discrete frequency or in continuous frequency distribution. But here variance ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದು xi minus x bar square ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. So ಇದು then answer is here standard deviation is answer C. ಈಗ ಇದೇ formula, one more formula is there here, is root of sigma xi square by n minus x bar square. This is another formula for standard deviation. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೌದು ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Here answer C. Then next one, the standard deviation of first 10 natural numbers. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು standard deviation, this is a standard deviation or sigma of first n natural numbers is root of n square minus 1 by 12. This is the formula of standard deviation. Its square is variance. So here standard deviation is of first n natural number. Remember the result for CET, memorize this result, root of n square minus 1 by 12. But here we want up to 10 natural numbers, put n equal to 10, 10 square minus 1 by 12, then 100, 10 square 100 minus 1, root of 99 by 12, that is root of 19 by 9 by 12 is root of 8.25. Then so answer is here 2.87. So check it, answer 99 by 12. So 90 say 12 8s are 96, correct? So then 0.3 remaining, 30, 12 2s are 24, then 6 remaining, then 60 becomes 60 by 12, so 8.25. This is the root of its root is 2.87. So seventh answer is D. Next, if the variance of the data, this is a simple question, variance of the data is 121, variance is 121, then standard deviation of the data, already we discussed variance and standard deviation. What are their relation? The square of the standard deviation is variance, or root of the variance is its root is standard deviation. This is sigma, correct notation. So sigma is root 121. Here answer is 11. Next question. Let x1, x2, etc. x be the observation with mean m and standard deviation. Here notation instead of sigma, here taken yes. Then standard deviation of the observations kx1, kx2, kx3, kx4, so kx5. ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಥಿಯರಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆಡ್ ಆನ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ adding a constant in a given data, standard deviation and variance does not change. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆರ್ ಎ ಇನ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಹೋಲ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆರ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, then variance or standard deviation becomes modulus of that constant, means positive value, modulus of k into standard deviation. But here standard deviation notation is yes. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಆಗಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಸ್, ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ ಕೆ, then standard deviation is also multiplied by k, that is positive constant k, modulus of k into standard deviation here. Yes, so answer is ninth one, answer is C. Next, the mean of 100 observation is 50, mean x bar is 50, and their standard deviation sigma is 5. The sum of all squares of all the observations. So here standard deviation formula, ಹೇಳಿ, what is the standard deviation formula? Sigma is equal to root of sigma xi square by n minus x bar square. This is another formula, already ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. Sigma root of sigma xi square by n minus x bar square, and this or sigma square becomes variance. Remove the root, we get become squaring. Sigma square is sigma xi square by n minus x bar square. This x bar square is nothing but sigma xi by n, correct? So what is sigma 5? Then sigma square becomes 25, and bring x bar to left hand side, we get plus. Here x bar is 50, then 50 square. This is equal to sigma xi square by n is number of data, number of observations is 100. Here we want sigma xi square, sum of all squares of all the observations, means if n observations, if 100 observations, and this sigma xi square is x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square etc plus x100 square, that is required. ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Then 50 square 25 plus 50 square is 2500, correct? Is equal to sigma xi square by 100. Then we want sigma summation of xi square, where I varies from 1 to 100, 100 data, 100 observations is equal to, so this is 2500 plus 25 is 2500, 525 into cross multiply 100. So we get the answer is C, correct? Answer C. Multiplying these two, we get answer C. Then next question, the following information, here also we have to use previous formula. Sigma x square given, sigma x square nothing but sigma xi square, ella notation ಒಂದೇ, sigma x square or sigma xi square. We can write the data either x or xi, both have same notation. X or xi means data, given data, and this is sigma x or sigma xi, where I varies from 1 to n if n observations are there, 1 to n. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಗಿವನ್, ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. what is sigma square? Sigma square is one formula 1 by n into sigma xi minus x bar whole square, where I varies from 1 to n, correct? So one more formula is there, 1 by n into sigma xi square minus sigma xi by n whole square. This is another formula. Here use second one, or then ನೀವು a minus whole square apply ಮಾಡಿ simplify ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we get this 1 by n into sigma xi square minus sigma xi by n whole square. This is nothing but x bar, correct? Mean here 1 by n, n number of data here 60, number of observation 60, and sigma x square nothing but sigma xi square. Here xi means I varies from 1 to n, correct? So here sigma xi square nothing but sigma x square, so 18,000 minus sigma x is 960 by n 60 whole square equal to, simplify, 6 ones are 6 so this one becomes 300 minus here don't cancel 60 by 60, here only you have to eliminate 0, then 96 by 6 is 36, correct? 9 so 6 ones are 6, remaining is 3, 36, sorry, so 1, then 6, correct? 16, this one becomes 16, 96 by 6 is 16, 6 the 96, so whole square. Then this is equal to 300 minus 16 square is 256, this is 444, this is sigma square. Sigma square means we want variance is 44, standard deviation is root of this root 44, but here asked variance, that is 44. Next question, the standard deviation of some temperature data in degree Celsius is 5. Standard deviation of C is 5. If the data were converted into Fahrenheit, then we want variance. If the data were converted into the Fahrenheit, then variance would be, we want variance of Fahrenheit. So we know the relation between degree Celsius and Fahrenheit. So F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus, correct? So F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು here given is standard deviation of in degree Celsius. First we want variance. Before finding variance, first find standard deviation of Fahrenheit. So ಈಗ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ Fahrenheit ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಸೊ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ either standard deviation or variance. So standard deviation of ax plus b, where a and b are constant, is equal to modulus of a, means positive value of a, into standard deviation of x. So ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. Standard deviation or variance. Standard deviation of any linear equation, any linear function, ax plus b is modulus of a into, where a and b are constant, modulus of a into standard deviation of x. b ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ f is equal to 9 by 5 into standard deviation of c, correct? Standard deviation of c 32 ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. Standard we want standard deviation of f. So standard deviation of f is equal to 9 by 5 into standard deviation in degree Celsius given 5. So this is sigma becomes 9, but we want variance. Variance is its square, correct? So variance Standard deviation a square a variance in a root a standard deviation. Then sigma square, this is variance is equal to 9 square. So answer is 81. Next question. Next one is, let x1, x2, etc. xn n data, n observations, and here one equation given, wi is equal to lxi plus k, where l and k are constants. The mean of xi, so usually we write mean x bar or xi bar. So mean of x is 48 and its a standard deviation of xi is 12. So what are given? First write them. And mean of wi, so wi bar, mean of wi is 55 and standard deviation of wi is 15. So here equation given, then mean becomes wi bar is equal to l into xi bar plus k. What is wi bar here? 55 wi bar is equal to l, and x bar, what is x bar? 48 plus k. This is one equation. And also their standard deviation given, already told in by previous question. What is the standard deviation of wi? Standard deviation of wi is equal to, if you apply standard here, standard deviation of wi is equal to l into standard deviation of only xi, correct? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆನ್ ಆಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ does not change. If you multiply or divide by a constant, standard deviation is also multiplied in the given original standard deviation, correct? ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ k ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. What is the standard deviation of wi? Standard deviation wi is 15 is equal to l into standard deviation of xi is 12. So this implies l equal to 15 by 12. What is 15 by 12? Is 1.25, correct? 15 by 12 is 1.25. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ here l equal to 1.25, only one option in option A. So here we no need to find k, correct? So ಈಗ k find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ substitute here in first equation, put l equal to 1.25, we get k is equal to 1.25 into 48. So this is 50, then 55 minus 50 is equal to this is l into 48 becomes minus 55 ಬರ್ತದೆ, sorry 60 ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇದು l into 48, then 55 minus 60 is minus 5 ಬರ್ತದೆ, check it. So l is 1.25, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು, ಆದ್ರಿಂದ k -5 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ k ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು equation 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, substitute the value of l in equation 1, we get k. So answer first one. So ಇದೊಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ, if wi is equal to lxi plus k, then its a standard deviation is constant into, means modulus of l into standard deviation of xi. ಇಲ್ಲಿ k ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. Next question, the coefficient of variation of two distribution. So coefficient of variation, so ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ. ಅದು coefficient of variation is equal to standard coefficient of variation is standard deviation by mean into 100. Coefficient of any variance is, so variation is coefficient of variation equal to standard deviation CV is equal to sigma by x bar into 100. Here two distributions, coefficient of distributions is standard deviation by x bar into 100. Coefficient of variation of two distributions are 50 and 60, and their arithmetic mean 30 and 25. So coefficient of variation of first one is sigma 1 by x1 bar into 100, correct? So first here simplify, we want difference of the standard deviation, because here only given are coefficient of variation and mean. So standard deviation by this equation, sigma equal to cross multiply C coefficient of variation into x bar divided by 100. Then here sigma 1 means standard deviation of first distribution is coefficient of variation of first one into mean of first distribution divided by 100. This is equal to first one is coefficient of variation is 50 into its mean is 30 divided by 100. So here is 15. Similarly, coefficient of standard deviation of second distribution sigma 2 is coefficient of variation of second one into mean of second distribution divided by 100. This is equal to coefficient of variation of second one is 60. 60 into its mean is 25 divided by 100. So here 5 2s are 5 5s are, then 6 by 2 is 3, 3 into 5, so 15. So standard deviation of both distributions having same standard deviation, sigma 1 is 15, sigma 2 is also 15, but here we want difference of their standard deviation. So both are same, their difference is 0. So next question, in a non-leaf year, the probability, so up to 14 questions, statistics problems. Next probability chapter idu. So 14 questions nanu stat id hakidene. In next remaining questions from first PU probability. So ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ probability ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು, probability chapter just related to sets, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ probability ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು subsets events ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. Events nothing but subset. So in a set, universal set, nothing but whole sample space. Suppose if a coin tossed once, what are whole sample space? That sample point here sample space are means a sure event. Yavudalla H or T. So illi H and T are sample points or outcomes. So ಒಂದು experimentally ಎಲ್ಲ outcome ಅನ್ನ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ sample space or sure event. If that event, what is meant to event? Event ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ subset. Event are nothing but subset of a sample space. S ಇನ subset ಅನ್ನೇ ನಾವು events ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. So ಈಗ ಇದೇ experimentally we define one event E. So event E, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what is event E is defined as head occurs. What is E? Head occurs. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದ್ರ outcome? E equal to H. What is the probability of E? We know probability of any event is equal to number of favorable outcomes in that event divided by number of total outcomes in a sample space or in that experiment. So n of E by number of outcomes in E divided by number of outcomes in S. Idu probability of any event. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ axiometric approach, probability of any event is always greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 1. Correct? And suppose if a sample space S equal to W1, W2, W3, etc. Wn, n outcomes are there, then probability of S is equal to sigma Wi, where I varies from 1 to n. So probability of each W1, probability of W2, etc. probability of W1 ಎಲ್ಲದರ sum ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? That probability of sure event, probability of whole sample space is 1. If that event is empty event or impossible event, means outcomes are 0. Correct? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ probability of S1, then probability of impossible event or probability of empty event is 0. ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ what is the probability of H? ಈಗ ಇದು ಹೇಳಿ ಇದರ probability ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ? It's the probability of here only one outcome, 1 divided by total outcomes 2. In this experiment, probability of H is 1 by 2, probability of T is also 1 by 2, their sum is 1, that is exhaustive events. Correct? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ H ಮತ್ತೆ T ಎರಡು probability same 1 by 2, ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ? So probability of H and probability are so same means these are equally likely outcomes. Here suppose if a die rolled once, what are the sample space? Sample points are 1, 2, 3 up to 6, correct? Here probability of each outcome are equally likely, because what is the probability of occurring one? Probability of occurring one is 1 by total. Here 1 occurs only once, total outcome 6, 1 by 6. Probability of 2, 1 by 6. Same probability of etc. 6 is also idanne now equally likely outcome. So illi probability pratiyondu outcome idu sum of the probability is becomes always 1. Idanne now axiometric approach. So probability of any event greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 1, and sure event is probability of sure event is 1, and probability of any event is equal to sigma into probability of wi, where I is from 1 to n, where wi is any sample point or outcome of an event e. Next ಈಗ so in a non-leap year, the probability having 53 Tuesdays or 53 Wednesdays. So illiga inno kelon theory ide. This is very important theorem. What is probability of A union B? A union B means at least one of A or B. A union B means A or B. So idu ಏನು ನಾವು ಸೆಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ A union B. ಇಲ್ಲಿ probability of A union B formula probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So this is A intersection B means probability of both A and B or simultaneous occurrence of A and B. So A ಮತ್ತು B ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರುವ outcome common outcomes. ಇದು A ಮತ್ತು B ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ outcome ಅದರ probability. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ suppose if events A and B are exclusive events. What is meant by exclusive events? Exclusive events means their intersection A intersection B is empty, impossible event. A intersection B empty, then probability of empty becomes 0. Probability of empty is 0. And existing, suppose if A and B are existing events means probability of A plus probability of B is equal to 1 ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು existing events. Exclusive means their probability A of A intersection B is 0. Exclusive and existing events. So two or more events are E1, E2, E3, etc. En are exclusive and existing events. Exclusive means they are pairwise disjoint. EI intersection EJ is empty for any I and J, and union of EI where I varies from 1 to n is equal to S whole sample space in a E1, E2, E3, etc. in a n events. If these two conditions are holds, then E1, E2, etc. En are called exclusive and exhaustive events. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ತಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಂಟಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 0. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅದು ಎ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಬಿ is becomes whole sample space, then probability of A union B is equal to probability of S, that is equal to 1. ಈಗ in this question, in a non-leap year, we know, so in a non-leap year number of days 365 days, correct? So in a leap year one more extra 366 days, but here 365 days. In a non-leap year 365 days. Then 365 by 7 we get 52 days. One more extra plus 1 day, correct? Plus 1 day extra. 52 by 7 is 364, then 1 day remainder is 1, so 1 day extra. So in a non-leap year 52, sorry, not 52 days, 52 weeks, correct? 52 weeks plus 1 day extra. So that 1 day becomes either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or Saturday, correct? ಸರಿಯಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ 365 ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 52 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ 1 ಡೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ 365 ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 360 by 7 is 364 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 1. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 52 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 50 ನಮ್ಗೀಗ 52 ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಐದರ್ 52 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇಸ್ ಆರ್ 52 ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಡೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ. that 1 day may be correct one of these 7. so total outcomes are here 7. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸಂಡೇ ಟು ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ here 7 days. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಈ 1 ಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 52 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 53. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ 53 Tuesday or 53 Wednesday is equal to, here we have to use union probability of, say this is A, this is B, then probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Here take 53 Tuesdays A and 53 Wednesday say another event B. ಅವಾಗ ಇದೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, probability of 53 Tuesdays plus probability of 53 Wednesdays minus probability of their intersection. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ intersection ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? ಸೊ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಆದ್ರೆ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಆರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್, ಏನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ 53 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗುದು ಕೇಸು ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 52 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ 1 ಡೇ, ದಟ್ 1 ಡೇ ಸಂಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಟೋಟಲ್ 7 ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್? 1 ಸಂಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1/7 ಅಥವಾ 1 ಮಂಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1/7. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 52 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 53 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1 ಹಿಯರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 7, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ 53 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ is 1/7. Similarly probability of 53 Wednesday is also 1/7. So answer is 2/7. ಇದು ಇನ್ ನಾನ್ ಲೀಫ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಲೀಫ್ ಇಯರ್, ಅವಾಗ 366 ಡೇ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೇಟರ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 52 ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಡೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ 1 ಡೇ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ 53 ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆರ್ 53 ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ. ಹಿಯರ್ 7 ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1/7, ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1/7, ಟೋಟಲ್ 7 ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ 2/7. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, while shuffling a back of 52 cards, 2 cards are accidentally dropped. Find the probability that missing card to be a different colors. So here total 52 cards, among 52 2 will be dropped. So ಎರಡು ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಎರಡು ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ probability of missing card to be a different colors? We know here 2 colors are there, one is red, another one is black, each having 26 cards. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆದ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಐದರ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ 26C1, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ red card? one red card missing, 26C1, and another chances of getting 1 among 26 black, 1 black is 26C1. So this is total, correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗುವ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ 26C1, 26C1 ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ? ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ here we have missed 2 cards among 52, that is 52C2. This is required probability, correct? This is the required probability. So what is the probability? Probability of missing cards. This is probability of missing cards is, we know n of probability of any event is equal to n of that event divided by total outcomes. So probability of missing card is probability of number of favorable outcomes in a missing card of different colors divided by total outcomes. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರೆಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ 52 ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is 26 C1 is 26, this is also 26 divided by what is 52 C2, 52 C2 is 52 P2 divided by 2 factorial, 52 P2 is 52 into 51 divided by 2 factorial is 2, then 52 by 2 is 26 and 26 cancel, so what is remaining 26 by 51. Next question. A card is drawn from a deck of 52 cards. The bulk of 52 cards. A probability of getting a king or a heart or a red card. So here total outcomes. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. So number of favorable. What is the probability of any event? The number of favorable outcomes in that event divided by total outcomes in that experiment. So ಈಗ what is the total outcomes? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ total outcomes of getting a king or heart or red card. So here in a 52, 4 king and 13 heart and 26 red color. Is this total out? No, because among 26 2 are king, among 26 13 are heart, so we have to less correct 26 red alli because heart to red color hai adrinda 26 among 26 red 13 red heart and 2 are king, so minus 13 minus 2, this one becomes 28. Then total out 28. Then what is the required probability of getting a king or heart or red? Is answer is required answer is probability. So probability of required probability is equal to total 28 divided by out of 52, correct? So illi 28 outcomes, total is 52. So 28 andre enadu 28 is the number of outcomes either getting a king or a heart or a red card, correct? So 28 by 52, our answer is 7, 4 7s and 4 13s. So answer is 7 by 13. Next question. This is a standard formula. Probability already helidene. Probability of any two events, P of to the probability of at least one of them occurs. At least one of them occurs means probability of M or N or union. At least one of them means union, and simultaneous occurrence means intersection, means nothing but both. So probability of M union N formula is probability of M plus probability of N minus probability of M intersection N. So next one, if A and B are two events associated with a random experiment such that probability of A is 0.3, probability of B is 0.2 and intersection 0.1, then value of probability of A intersection illi B bar, we know B bar nothing but B dash means not B, not B. Ide now set chapter alli complement anta kariteve, illi not B, same concept same. So B dash or not B. What is probability of A intersection B dash? So this is equal to here A and B are two associated with the random experiment. P of A ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, P of B ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, P of A intersection B ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A intersection B dash ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. So ಈಗ what is probability of A union B formula? Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ A intersection probability of A ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, probability of B ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, minus probability of A intersection ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, A intersection B dash. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. probability of A intersection B dash nothing but ಹೀಗೂ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ನಾವು, probability of A minus B, both are same. A intersection B dash means probability of A minus B. Set chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ set of all elements in A which are not in B. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಹಾಗೆ probability of all outcomes of A which are not in probability, they are common. Andre iga idra formula probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. So this formula is not necessary here. Probability of A intersection B dash, nothing but probability of A minus B is probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. Here A probability of A 0.3, intersection 0.1. So 0.3 minus 0.1 is answer 0.2. So answer A 0.2. Next question. Probability of happening of an event A is 0.5 and that of B is 0.3. A and B are mutually exclusive. We want probability of neither A or B. Probability of, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, neither A nor B, not either, neither. ಅಂದ್ರೆ probability of A dash and not or, not A. Probability of neither A nor B means probability of not A and not B, and not B. So this is probability of neither A nor B is equal to probability of A dash intersection B dash is by De Morgan's law A union B whole dash. What is probability of A union B dash? Means probability of not A union B. Probability of not A union B is 1 minus probability of A union B. But here A union B not given. Here probability of A, probability of B given. This is equal to 1 minus of, what is probability of A union B? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B. Correct? Probability of A intersection B. But here A and B are mutually exclusive, means their intersection becomes 0. So this is equal to 1 minus probability of A 0.5 and probability of B is probability 0.3, 0. Sum is 0.8, 1 minus 0.8. So answer is 0.2. Next question. 7 persons are to be seated in a row. So total arrangements is 7 factor, correct? 7 factorial, 7 persons can be arranged in a row 7 factorial ways. 7p, 7 or 7 factorial. But condition is here, this is total outcomes, this is whole sample space. So this is n of s. So we have to arrange 7 factorial ways. But condition is that 2 particular persons sit next to each other, means together. So here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 particular persons sit next to each other. So these 2 persons considered as one group. So 2 persons considered as one group. So our 2 persons anna one group and ಮಾಡಿ. Then arrangements becomes, so total arrangements ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, 2 particular persons, total here 2 particular persons considered as one group. So 5 plus 1, we have to arrange total 6 persons. 6 persons can be arranged in 6 factorial ways, correct? So 2 particular persons considered as one group, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಅದು 1 plus remaining 5 persons, totally 6 persons, different persons can be arranged in 6p6 or 6 factorial ways. But here into, by fundamental principle of counting, that 2 particular persons can be arranged among themselves in 2 particular different persons can be arranged in 2p2 or 2 factorial ways. So this is the number of arrangements of 7 persons in which 2 particular persons sit next to each other. ಆ 2 particular person ಅನ್ನ 1 ಅಂತ ತಕೊಂಡು remaining 5 plus 1, 6 persons arranged in 6 factorial ways. Among 6 factorial, those 2 particular persons can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ required probability is becomes 6 factorial into 2 factorial divided by 7 factorial. That 7 factorial can be, we can write 7 into 6 factorial, and 2 factorial is 2. So answer is 6 factorial, 2 factorial 2, and 7 factorial is 7 into 6 factorial. So cancel. What is the answer? 2 by 7. Answer is 2 by 7. Next question. If A and B are mutually exclusive events, so mutually exclusive events, then probability of A union B becomes, is very important formula in probability. First view, probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Here A and B are exclusive events, their intersection empty, probability becomes 0. Correct? Illiga probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. Illi option irodu yaudilli mutually exclusive or mutually exclusive events. Correct? And this is idenagirtadi iga. So probability of illi exclusive events anದಾಗ ಇದು 0 ಆಯ್ತು. Remaining is probability of A plus probability of B. So we know it may be exhaustive equal to 1, or its probabilities, we know always probability of any event greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 1. So their sum is less than equal to 1. It may be exhaustive equal to 1 or less than. Correct? So probability of A will be equal to P of A plus P of B less than equal to 1, or P of A less than equal to 1 minus probability of B. We know 1 minus probability of B is probability of not B, or probability of B dash. So answer is A. Next question. Here probability of A union B and equal to probability of A intersection B for any two events. So probability, we know again by same formula, what is probability of A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. This is equal to probability of, this is equal to probability of A intersection. That is given. This is given. Correct? Idu kottidare. This is by formula. So take these two equations. Then probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B minus probability of A intersection B less than, equal to 0. Correct? Equal to 0. This is equal to 0. Then probability of A minus probability of A intersection B plus, this is one group, plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, this is another group, is equal to 0. So we know probability of, here we know probability of A is always enagbeku heli, probability of A always greater than equal to probability of A intersection B. Correct? Probability of A always greater than equal to probability of A intersection B. Similarly probability of B always greater than equal to probability of their intersection. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ equal to ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, greater than equal to 0 ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ greater than 0 ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? This one becomes 0, this one becomes 0. Then these two become 0. Probability of A is equal to probability of A intersection B, and also probability of B is equal to probability of A intersection B. ಇದೆರಡನ್ನ ನಾವು 0 ಅಂತ ಇಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ P of A equal to P of A intersection B, and also P of B is equal to P of A intersection B. These two equations right hand side are equal, then left hand side must be equal. Therefore probability of A is equal to probability of B. Next question. In a single letter selected at random from the word probability, the probability that is a vowel. So here total in probability total 11 letters. Then probability of vowels is equal to, in formula, what is the probability of vowels? Formula is number of vowels, correct, divided by total letters. Total letters in that word, in the given word. So here number of total letters 11 in the probability, in the word probability 11 letters, among which vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Here is O and A and I occurs twice. Here only 4 vowels. What is the probability of vowels? 4 vowels, 4 by 11. So what is 4 by 11? 4 by 11 and 11 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 ತೆಗೆಯುವುದಂತಲ್ಲ, 4C1 divided by 11C1. Number of vowels, the probability of vowels in this word is number of vowels in the given word divided by total letters in the word, that is 4 by 11. So next question, if the probability for A to fail in an examination is 0.2 and probability of B 0.3, then the probability of either. So probability of either A or B fails is equal to formula probability of A fail plus probability of B fail. Correct? So minus ಬರ್ತದೆ. But these two probability of either A or B fails equal to probability of A fail plus probability of B fail minus ಅದು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಬೇಡ. This is always ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. This is always less than equal to 1. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what is probability of A fail? 0.3. correct? 0.3 plus 0.2. correct ಅಲ್ಲ? So probability of A fail 0.2, ಇದು 0.3. then 0.2 plus this is 0.2, 0.3. so answer is less than equal to 0. then probability we want this, ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ probability of either A or B fails is 0.3 plus 0.2 less than equal to, this is less than, ಆದ್ರಿಂದ less than equal to 0.5 or 0.5. answer is 25th answer is C. next question, probability of at least one of the events means probability of A union B. what is probability of A union B? 0.6. if A or occurs simultaneously, ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, one of the events occur means union and simultaneous occurrence means both intersection. A union B 0.6 and probability of A intersection B is 0.2. union 0.6 and intersection is 0.2. then we want probability of, so ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕಿ, we know this is very important formula, probability of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. here P of A union B, bring this term to left hand side, we get plus probability of A intersection B is equal to what is here given is P, we want P of A dash, A bar means A dash means not A, we want probability of not A plus probability of not B. here P of A, P of B are there, so P of A is 1 minus probability of not A plus, and P of B is 1 minus P of B dash. so here these two are given, 0.6 plus 0.2 equal to 2, 1 plus 2 minus of P of A dash plus P of not B, and bring these two left hand side and 0.8 to right hand side, we get the answer P of A dash plus P of not B is equal to 2 minus 0.8. so answer is 1.2. answer 1.2. next question, in a leap year, ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಾನ್ ಲೀಫ್ ಇಯರ್, in a leap year the probability of in a leap year number of days 360 days, correct? so 360 days, among the 360 days how many weeks are there? 360 by 7 we get 52 weeks, 52 weeks plus 2 more days, 2 days extra. ಆ 2 days ಏನಾಗಬಹುದು? they may be either Sunday Monday or Monday Tuesday or Tuesday Wednesday or Wednesday Thursday or Thursday Friday or Friday Saturday, correct? or Saturday, last one Saturday Sunday. so here total outcomes 7 outcomes, correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 52 weeks plus 2 days extra. ಆ 2 days ಯಾವ್ದಲ್ಲ, either like this Sunday Monday or Monday Tuesday and so on, last Saturday Sunday. so we want probability of 53 Sundays or 53 Mondays. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ Sunday Monday 1 outcomes, Monday, Tuesday, another outcomes. Either we want either Sunday or Monday. Here total 52 weeks. 52 weeks means 52 Sundays, or we get 52 Mondays plus one extra. We get 53 Sunday or 53 Monday. So here total 7 outcomes. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಮಂಡೇ ಅಥವಾ ಬರಬೇಕು ಸಂಡೇ ಅಥವಾ ಮಂಡೇ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ here one outcome, here one outcome, or here Sunday. So here Sunday, Monday, or Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, Sunday. Total 3 outcomes out of 7 outcomes. Therefore, probability of 53 Sundays or 53 Monday is 3/7. So idanna ನಾವು ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Probability of 53 Sunday or 53 Monday is equal to probability of 53 Sunday plus probability of 53 Monday minus probability of 53 Sunday intersection 53 Monday. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ this is not necessary. This simple question, correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 outcomes ಇರ್ತದೆ. 7 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಡೇ ಮಂಡೇ ಬರುವ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ 3 outcomes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ 53 ಸಂಡೇ ಬರೋದು? ಸಂಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು 2/7, ಟೋಟಲ್ 7 out. 53 ಮಂಡೇ ಬರೋದು here in these two outcomes 2/7. ಕಾಮನ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಸಂಡೇ ಮಂಡೇ 1 outcomes. So answer 4 minus 1, that is nothing but 3/7. Instead of this, better first method, correct? So in a non leap year avag madidene, in a leap year 360 days. So illi 3/7 answer 50. Either ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಡೇ ಮಂಡೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. 53 probability of 53 Tuesday or 53 Wednesday ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಥರ್ಸ್ಡೇ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ. ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ probability is 3/7. Next question. If A and B are events, 2 events, probability of A union B means at least one of A and B, or A or B 1/2, and probability of not A is 2/3. Then probability of, so A not A intersection B. So we know what is probability of A union B formula. Probability of A, ನೋಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. probability of A union B, probability of not A, so ಮತ್ತೆ probability of any event. Only these 3, but these 3 are very important. Learn in second PUC. Will solve the problems in second PUC chapter. ಇದು basic. What is probability of A union B? P of A plus P of B minus probability of A intersection B. A union B. So A union B 1/2 is equal to, and probability of ಇಲ್ಲಿ A dash not A 2/3. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what is probability of A? 1 minus P of not A. This is 2/3. Then P of A becomes 1/3. Correct? P of A is 1 minus P of not A. 1 minus 2/3 is 1/3. Plus ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. What is probability of B minus probability of A intersection B? Means probability of B minus A. B minus A nothing but probability of B intersection not A or A dash. Correct? So probability of B minus probability of A intersection B means probability of B minus A or probability of B intersection not A or A dash. So ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ. 1/2 minus 1/3 is equal to probability of B intersection A dash nothing but A dash intersection B. So idra on simplifying, take LCM 6, then numerator 3 minus 2. Answer is 1/6. So probability of not A intersection B is 1/6. Next question. The 3 of 6 vertices of a regular hexagon. In a regular hexagon, say A, B, C, D, E, F. 6 sides regular hexagon. Here to make a triangle, here no 3 vertices are collinear. So using any 3 vertex we get the triangle. Correct? Then number of triangles is 6C3, because ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು 3 vertex collinear ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ we can taking to get a triangle, to make a triangle we take any 3 vertices among 6, that can be done in 6C3 ways. What is 6C3? 6P3 divided by 3 factorial. What is 6P3? Product of 3 consecutive factors begins with 6. 6 into 5 into 4. 3 factorial is 3 into 2. So we get 20 triangles. Among 20 triangles, question is how many equilateral triangles? Probability of that equilateral triangle. So what is the probability of equilateral triangle? Probability of equilateral triangle is equal to number of equilateral triangles divided by total triangles. Nodi illi equilateral yavudella agutade andre here only two. One is ACE, and another one is D. So here two equilateral triangles, triangle ACE and triangle DBF. ACE and DBF, only these two are equilateral triangles. So equilateral. So only these two triangles are equilateral. However, what is the probability of equilateral triangle? Probability of equilateral triangle is equal to number of equilateral triangles 2 divided by total triangles 20. So answer is 1 by 10. Answer 1 by 10. Next question. If ABC are 3 mutually exclusive events. So we know exclusive means their union is whole sample space or Schur event, and existing event means their intersection pairwise disjoints. A intersection B empty, B intersection C empty, C intersection A empty. So exclusive means pairwise disjoint, existing means their union is whole sample space, or probability of their union is equal to probability of Schur event is 1. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So 3 into probability of A is equal to 2 into probability of B is equal to probability of C equal to X. Say X. First we have to find X. This implies probability of A becomes X by 3 and probability of B becomes X by 2 and probability of C is equal to X. Correct? Here ABC are mutually exclusive events. ABC are exclusive. Correct? ABC are exclusive events. So exclusive events, then probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of B, probability of A, probability of B, probability of C is equal to probability of S Schur event 1. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ x by 3 plus x by 2 plus x is equal to 1. On taking LCM is 6. Then on cross multiply we get 6 here, 2x plus 3x plus 6 is 6x is equal to 1, or we get 2 plus 3 5 plus 6 11x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by 11. This is not final answer, but we want P of A. What is the P of A? P of A is here, x by 3. So P of A is equal to x by 3, and x is 6 by 11 into 3. 6 by 3 is 2. So answer is 2 by 11. Correct? You 6 by 11 tick madudalla. But question, read the questions carefully. But here here asked P of A. Therefore P of A, after getting x, here x is not P of C. X is equal to 3 times of P of A. Therefore P of A is equal to x by 3. Answer is 2 by 11. Correct? 2 by 11. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ CET ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ದು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಈ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ probability of union P of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of, ತುಂಬಾ ಸಲ ಬಂದಿದೆ intersection. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು not, then probability of any event. So these three are simple concepts, and also in the statistics, so ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ, ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಮೀನ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ, we can solve problems easily. Okay, good luck, thank you.